Hey guys, good morning. Happy Beauty Ninja Mask Monday. Thanks for clicking on the video. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Today we're going to I got some friend mail from Steph. And so I'm going to use the A Dream Come Blue eye patches from Grace and Stella. And I'm going to use this Juicy Strawberry Glow Mask from Sooae. S-O-O-A-E. Sooae. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. But I thought this mask looked really interesting and I really want to use it. So yeah, we're going to get into this and we're going to run down the palettes that I used for the month of July. At least most of them anyway. There's a couple of them that I don't have. Like I have pictures, but I don't know. The one I didn't really like. But I'm still going to talk about it anyway. But stick around. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back. I got the mask on. This thing smells good. It's got like a fruity strawberry scent. Like it's not really strong though. Like it's nice. I don't know, it's like you bought some strawberries and you're cutting them up and yeah, it smells really good. I like that. And it's pink, you guys. Super cute. And it fits really good. Do you see how like I think it fits perfectly. I might have to like get some more Sooae or however you say it. Get some more of these masks. All right, so let me pull out my phone and get my glasses on. Well, let's read. What does this say? For Juicy Strawberry Mask is formulated in rich antioxidants in a soft microfiber sheet to retain moisture for a hydrated finish that lasts. Okay, so hydrating, and it stays on for 15 to 20 minutes, which I believe the eye patches are about the same length of time. So I'm going to pull up my phone because I screenshot all the looks that I did for the month of July. I can't believe it's freaking August already. But you know what's really exciting about August? Come on, guys. You know me so well. What time of year is it? What do you think? What do you think I'm super stoked about? Football. Football's going to be back. All right, so let me try and scoochie over like this way so I can put the picture up of the look that I did. So on July, let me see. Yeah, July 1st, I used this Mandy makeup palette that I got from Janet sent it to me, and I love it. Stopping by the woods on a snowy evening. So I think this was probably, in my opinion, I would think this would be like a winter holiday Christmas release. And it's a really great palette. I love the look that I did with this. And these are the shades. Super pretty. I think I just used the greens. I want to say I used both these greens and this green up here is what it looks like. And I might have used a little bit of this as well. And then I think I might have gone in with this or this, one of these two on the inner corner. But I'll pop the look up so you can see it. But super cute, right? I think it's a really pretty look, a really great palette. I'm really happy with this palette. Thank you so much, Janet, for sending it my way. Definitely keeping that bad boy and using it again. Then I got them all in order here as well. I used Moon Slice Beauty. I'm pretty sure I got this in an Eyescream Beauty box. I think they had two of them. I think it was a choice month and they had two of them and I got both of them. I think I might have got rid of the other one and kept this one. But these are the shades inside here. Super pretty palette. And I think I did a really pretty look with this one. I think I used maybe these shades, maybe a brown somewhere in there. But really pretty, right? I think I did a nice look with that. It worked really well. I like Moon Slice Beauty. But you tell me, what do you think of the look? I think it really makes my eyes pop, the shades that I used. Yeah, they stand out pretty good. And then next we used, where did it go? I think I used this twice. So let me get it out from that look. So it's the Morphe palette. This is, I'm not sure what it's called. Morphe Get Rich and Foil. Get Rich and Foiled. is what it says. Jeez Louise, can I read? I kept the little insert thing here. And it kind of tells you how you can use, I think, that middle shade right there, which is a really pretty shade. I have not used it wet, though. I really want to use it wet because I've seen people use this one right here wet, and the way that it shows up on their lids is like so pretty, so pretty. But I think the look that I did came out really nicely. I think I might have used these two shades right here in that look. I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure I used that one as well. And maybe this one and this one. I might have used all those. I can't remember, guys. It's been a long time. It's been over a month. But I think this is a really pretty palette. I know I've seen videos on the Morphe palettes, and there's kind of like mixed reviews. Some people like them, some people don't. I happen to think they're really nice. They work for what I want them to work for. Yeah, they work for what I want them to work for. And I guess it just is a personal preference, really, on the eyeshadow that you use and how you want it to work for you particularly. Do you mind working for it? Do you like something that's really pigmented? Do you like something a little lighter? But I think for everyday use, for the everyday person who doesn't like have a hoarding problem with makeup, that would be probably something for an everyday office, neutral, you know, professional type look that you would like, the standard would be, I guess. For me, I think anything can be professional. It's just how you apply it and make it work. Next one, I used the Midnight palette. I also got this from Janet, and I really, wow, that's a pretty look. I really like this one a lot. That's the color story in it. Beauty Bay has some really great palettes. I have like 3 or 4 of them, and I really enjoy their formula. And again, it might be a personal preference. Some people might like it, some people might not. I personally like this brand, especially since I've had the opportunity to use it. And I think that the look is really pretty. You can do, you know, blues, pinks, there's a little bit, or blues and purples, there's a little bit of pink, there's black. If you want to deepen something up, you could do a lighter look, you could do a darker look. You know what I mean? Like, you can play around with it. You could put the blues and the purples together. You could do the purple, the pink, and maybe, you know what I mean? You can mix it up. I think you could have some fun with that palette. Really like it. Definitely keeping it. I need to put the shade protector back with this palette. All right. Got that. Then next I used Ofra. This is the Signature Palette Sweet Dreams. This would be a really nice everyday, like if you're a neutral girl or boy, whichever it might be, if you're more into the subtle makeup, this would be a really great palette for you. Because it's just real light. You can do a real pretty, I don't know. I like the look that I did with this one. I think this one really makes my eyes pop as well. I think it's just those types of shades look really good with my eye color. It makes them stand out more, like the oranges and the burnt, like, brick shades. I think they tend to make my eyes pop a lot. I think blue does as well in that other look. All right, the next palette is the ABH Norvina collection. This is the volume 4. I want to say I know I got the orange one from Tish. I think I got this one from Busy Beauty. And this is the color story. There's no names for the shades. They just go in rows of A through E and 1 through 5. This would be a fun palette to use for a palette bingo. A really fun one. And the look I did with that, I think it's really pretty. And again, these like pinky, the pinky orange, like brown, I think they really look good with this makes my eyes pop as well. Like you can really see the blue come out, or the hazel. I've always been told my eyes are hazel. They're like a blue-gray, so they kind of change colors depending on my mood or what I wear, or like it just depends. The next palette I used was the Ace Beauty Oceanic palette. Let me open this up. I really like this palette too. I think Ace Beauty is a great brand. I think they have a good formula for what I want from my makeup. The front looks just like the box. I really need to remember to keep the shade protectors in the boxes because it really comes in handy when you go and do declutters. This I'm not going to declutter though. This is the Color Story. This is a great football season palette for me because there's blues and greens. Like, I could do some really fun game day looks with this palette. I think I really love it. And I think that the look I did with this palette, yeah, really pretty. I think I did a halo eye with this one. That looks really pretty. And again, I think that this one makes my eyes pop too, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's really pretty though. And then next, I used the Ghost Town USA palette. I did a collab. Fash Fab hosted a collab using the Ghost Town USA palette. I can leave it linked down below if I remember the playlist for that. Otherwise, the video is on my channel. You can go to the video, watch it, and then click on the playlist in the description box and see who else used this palette. But Nomad has my heart, guys. Has my heart. And this is what it looks like inside. I believe they might be, I don't know if they have this. I don't think they have this on their site right now. They might. You can go look. I have a code with them. It's NENE10 in all caps. But if it's not there, I believe they're probably going to re-release this and the Haunted Europe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I think I saw something on like a sneak peek on their Instagram reels. Maybe they'll be re-releasing them or something to that effect during the Halloween season. But they are getting ready to release a new palette. Their guessing game has either already started or it's going to be starting. I think 13th, I want to say. I'm not sure, but they're going to be having a new palette releasing, and I can't wait. But this one, stunning. I think this also makes my eyes pop with the greens like that. This is a really pretty. I love Nomad so much. I can't tell you enough how much I love Nomad Cosmetics. I mean, if you've been here a while, you might know how much I love them. Next, I used this palette right here. I think I used this on a single Saturday. Tish and Sue started a single ladies Saturday using single shades. You can use single shadows, like loose pigments, liquids. They just got to be something that's single, that's not in a palette. So Tish had asked me if I wanted her to let me, like, if she wanted me to pick out if, oh my gosh, can I get my words straight? So I really liked some single shadows that she used in a video, and she's got a ton of them. So she asked if I wanted to come pick out some single shadows. There we go. And I asked her to just put a palette together that she thought would be good for me, colors that she would think I would like. And so this is the palette that she put together. And I used this on Single Lady Saturday. And I think the look that I put together is really pretty. And it's a little different than I would normally do. And I believe these shades also make my eyes pop, although I don't know if I have any pictures with my eyes open. What I do is when I do my makeup looks in the morning, I take a picture of the cover of the palette, the shades like you have up here, and then I take a couple pictures of my look. Sometimes you can see my eyes, sometimes you can't. I probably should open my eyes a little bit more when I'm doing looks so that people can see how it is with my eye color in case they have the same eye color. You know what I mean? Because if it looks good with my eyes, it'll probably look good with their eyes as well. And so maybe they can draw a little bit of inspiration from the pictures. Anyways, next palette we used was the Lime Crime Venus 62. And this is what the cover looks like. The Color Story inside. Right there. I think this is a really pretty palette too. I don't think it's as punchy as some of the other palettes that I have, but I still think it's a really pretty look. Real subtle, you know, but still I think it's impactful and pretty and really elegant, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're kind of wanting like a nice dinner with your company or something like that, or even like a date night might be, you know, a nice little look. Next, we use Peach Please Tint Tart Cosmetics. I think I got this from Busy Beauty, I want to say. And then the color story inside. I think I did a really pretty look with this one as well. And these, again, these are shades that are really complementary to me and my eye color. I did do the e.l.f. color analysis, and I think if I remember correctly, I'm a soft autumn. And these shades right here are like what would fall under a soft autumn. So with my eye color and my skin tone and my hair color and everything, it tends to complement my aesthetic, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Okay, next look. This is the look I did the day that I left to go on vacation back to Baltimore for my grandma's birthday. And I used this Charmacy palette right here. I think this came in an Eyescream Beauty bag or box. I can't remember exactly which one, but this is the color story right here. I think it's really pretty, and I think it was a nice travel day look that I did. Real subtle. I just used the brown on the outer V and the crease, I'm pretty sure. And then I used the black for a liner, and then I used that green in the second row, the third one over. I used that green for the lid, and then I believe I might have used the whites. Let me look at this and make sure. Yeah, I think I used that white for the inner corner, and I think that looks really nice. I think these shades are really complementary to my eyes as well. I mean, you guys let me know. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. All right, and then, dun, 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 dun. When I was on vacation, I did take this palette with me, and I used it again for this look that I'm going to pop up here. I think this was the second day I was there. So I left on a Wednesday night, and then all day Thursday, so it would have been Friday. I did this look on that Friday. I think that's really pretty too. I love it. I love that palette so much. All right, and then next, I use the Huda Beauty. This is the Rose Gold palette remastered. This was after I got back from vacation. When I was on vacation, I did a look with the DD Signature that I got in the Eyescream Beauty box. But I have to play with this again, you guys, because I was not happy with that look. And I don't know whether it had something to do with the lighting. And I just, you know what I mean? Because I'm used to the lighting that I have here. So I can see my makeup a little bit better with the mirrors and stuff. And I didn't have the best setup. So I think maybe that might have had something to do with it. But this is what it looks like. And I'll pop up the look. In my opinion, it looks like it came out really patchy, and I don't like that. I don't like that it came out patchy. And like I said, I don't know. I just dropped the shade protector. I don't know if it was the lighting or if it's the palette. I need to play with it again here, like in my beauty area, my get ready with me area. I need to use it in there and kind of see, because if it is going to be really patchy like that, it might be something I might want to declutter. So, oh, and also when I was on vacation, I took this one with me, the little e.l.f. quad, and I used this a couple times because it was just easy to throw a look together with this when you're on vacation, and it travels really well. So highly recommend e.l.f. I think they're a really great brand, and I think they perform really well. But anyways, let's get into the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered. This is a really pretty palette, and I love the shade protector. There's the color story right there. I believe this was a Palette Picker Friday look that I did. And I actually got, the makeup gods were with me on that day. Again, these are shades that complement my eyes and my skin tone, and I think they really look nice on me personally. So this is a really great palette, and I think I did a really pretty look with it. I think my eyes pop on that one too. So pretty. All right, and then the next palette I used, Glamlight X Garfield 12 shade palette. This is a really good palette. I think I got this from Busy Beauty. Busy Beauty. Look at the Garfield in the mirror. And then this is the color story. I think I went with, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I used. I think I might have used these shades, maybe this on the lash line, and then I think maybe these two shades on the lid. But I think that look came out really pretty. That's a really good palette. That I think this is one of the better Glam Light palettes, honestly. If you want to be, like, if you want me to be completely honest with you, I really like the Glam Light Garfield palette. I think it performs really well. Next is another Nomad palette that I use. This is the Bos Dubos de Monteverde. This is a good palette. I got the little shade protector. There's a mirror. There's the color story right there. Isn't it like you're in a jungle somewhere? You know what I mean? Like, I really like the color story. I used the greens. I tend to gear towards a lot of neutrals and greens. Not really too many pinks, but sometimes I'll dabble in them. But I really like the oranges and the browns and the greens and sometimes blues. I honestly think sometimes it depends on the palette and how it performs and the way it looks on my eyes. Some blues I think are a little too much, but then there's other blues that I think really complement. You know what I mean? I think you just have to find what works for you. And the only way to do that for me is to try out all these palettes. I think this is a really, really, really pretty look. I really like that palette. And then the last one that I did, I'm pretty sure I got all the palettes for July, is the RBSG look. It was Alice's month, and her word was gloom. So I pulled out the Cocoa Urban palette. I got this from Busy Beauty Customs, and I couldn't remember the name that this reminded me of. That was Jeffree Star. It's the cremated palette. It looks just like the cremated palette. The only thing is, this is a very dry formula. So, I think I got it to work for me, but it's just like this shade right here. It's just really dry. I don't know how to explain it better than that. But I still think I did a really nice look for the RBSG for the word gloom, and I really like this look. Like it's way out of my comfort zone, and it's not something that I would normally do, but I really think the look came out and it fits the word that Alice got and what she wanted us to do with that word. You know what I mean? Like, I think this look came out really good. I was really proud of it, I have to say. But those are all the looks and palettes I used for the month of July. My vacation kind of affected how many palettes I would normally use and how many looks I would normally do. You know what I mean? I didn't do like a lot of looks while I was back there, and I didn't take a picture of them every day because I was just like getting ready and wanted to get on the road and get out and get to doing the stuff that I needed to do and visiting my family. And I'm trying to pre-film a little bit right now because I'm going on vacation again because it's my dad's birthday, and I have made it my mission to get over and visit him if I can at least twice a year, but most definitely in August for his birthday. I can't miss it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just become important to me to get over there and spend time with my family, and even more so now that my sister isn't here anymore. So I feel like family time's really important, and I want to spend as much time with my dad and my sister and my stepmom as I can, you know. So anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to finish my skincare. And yeah, I'll let you guys go. I hope that you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. There will be a playlist. Maybe I should get in the middle. There will be a playlist linked down below. I highly recommend you go check out the other ladies and see what they're getting into this week. Just go in the description box, click on the link, hit play all, and, you know, spend the day with us. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff as well as a lot of other things, hauls, vlogs, unboxings, get ready with me's, adventures that we go on, we have a lot of fun over here. So join Nene's Glam Squad. It's not going to cost you anything, and, you know, just come and hang out. Got a frog in my throat. Come and hang out for the videos that you enjoy. It would mean a lot to me. Go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn up the notification bell to all. That way, hopefully, YouTube notifies you when I make a new upload. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. And I hope I see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.